You'll see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you.
Yo, what is up everybody, it's ᔕOtaIᗩᒪś here, back with another banger, and today I'm going to be going over a quick tutorial on how you guys can start your very own theme page and grow it to the moon. You guys have seen my 10k speed run video, did that in 10 weeks. This is just something you can do as well. We're going to be starting a page that I started up a while ago but didn't get around to actually doing, so I had like about 50 followers to start, but I'm not going to be doing anything where I'm going to do any updates. I'm just going to be sharing you guys my strategies on how you can grow your Instagram theme page. You're going to see some clips on the side of the screen, and it's going to be kind of exemplifying what I'm going to be talking about in this video. So to start off, the very basics, man, you got to have a good username, unless you're meme pages. Meme pages, they just do whatever, man. I don't know how to do meme pages at all. I just do theme pages. Now, if you're not familiar with theme pages, that is just basically picking a niche. So for example, I'm doing the luxurious niche in this video. So luxurious houses, cars, anything luxurious. You can also do a food niche, and you can even niche down to straight pizza, or run other accounts where it's baseball, basketball, football, whatever you want. It is a reposting page, so always make sure you give credit from wherever you take it from, and don't claim it to be your own content unless you actually made it. If you guys want to learn how to grow your own photography page, some of your own work, I do have a video on that just came out, like the hashtag strategy that I put out, and also how to get your first 1,000 followers. Those are going to be playing into what I'm going to be talking about in today's video. So expanding upon having a good name and a simple name, something that's memorable, short, and explains in a way what your page is about. So for me, luxurious, it's just kind of spelled wrong, kind of a common way to name your page, or you could have an adjective and then like the actual words. So for football pages, you know, there's all sorts of stuff. It was crafty hurdles, which is not the best name, but it was, you know, just the adjective crafty, and then hurdles, which is part of football. And to set up your account right, you want to make sure you have a good description. What I like to do, and I didn't actually do it in this bio, an emoji and then like a line next to it. I don't know what the heck those things are called. And like a line, so emoji and then a line and then like a little line about your page. And maybe I'll do two or three of those, and then on the very bottom one, I'll kind of have a down arrow, and then I'll say follow for more. You always want to have a call to action. That's why when you, in the description of your posts, you'll have your main caption. And then what I like to do is I put a dash, and then I'll put follow such and such for more, and then follow such and such. And some people will even do it 3 times, where follow such and such. Now, don't do the curse stuff, and if you don't follow this page, well, that's not right to just do that. I don't think people see that so much, they don't even care. All right, people aren't stupid. Some people are, because people aren't going to be falling for that. The Lakers win the 2020 championship, I will give everybody a free jersey. That's not going to happen if you follow this page. No, don't do that. I mean, obviously you're not going to follow through with it, so don't. Contrary to how many people do it, I don't think that it's a good strategy. I think being simple and being truthful is just the best way to do it. The call to action, you have to have that in there. Just expanding upon the post, having good hashtags is key. You gotta make sure you do your hashtag research, and I have a whole video on that, so make sure you check that out. I always had a comment and then my hashtags, and you can have up to 30 hashtags, so make sure you take advantage of all of those. Some posts will do really well in the hashtags, sometimes others won't. But you want to make sure you rank on those hashtags. That's kind of key in the beginning, in addition to the follow for follow, which is how you're going to get your first 2,500 followers or so. Once you get around 1,000, stuff can start to pop off, especially in the reels. And I'd actually kind of recommend against using reels until you have around 1,000 followers, or at least, you know, upwards of 500, because then you can actually start to blow up with those reels. Now, be wary of reels. I found this out from experience. Although you may get a lot of followers from reels and a lot of attention, a lot of likes, it doesn't always result into high engaging active followers that will like your photos and your normal videos. The follow for follow method, it is a very simple method. You're going to go find a big page in your niche, and you're going to go to the very recent post, maybe set post notifications on, and when the post within an hour, you're just going to follow all those people because they're active and they're more likely to engage with your stuff because it's very similar. Sometimes you are going to be posting stuff maybe from that page. That's where you're going to get your content from. We're going to go into how to get your content in just a moment. So you're going to keep following people, and you're usually going to run up about to the 6,000, 5,000, 6,000 following mark until, if you go crazy for it, and then you're going to get around 1,000 and maybe even to 2,500 if you're getting some organic natural growth along the way with your videos and posts and reels. And that one reel can really blow up your page. If you guys watch that 10k speed run, you'll know the one reel just absolutely exploded my page. Getting multiple ones to go off at the same time where they're all kind of getting close to 1 million views, that does wonders for your page. But like I said before, you got to be careful because you have all those followers, but your engagement rate is going to be really low. Maybe not really low, but a lot lower. Also have to understand that this is going to be a grind and you have to be patient with it. It's not going to be overnight success. I think that's something some people don't realize when they get started is so many pages, they'll just start, they'll do it for like a week. They don't see a lot of success. They'll even, you know, pay for shout outs maybe, and that's what some people do. They will pay for shout outs, but I do everything for free. I'm not going to pay for shout outs. I don't even think that works honestly in today's world, but I think it does a little bit. But you have to be very targeted with your shout outs that you know, buy. My posting strategy is posting 3 times a day. Now I usually do this at nighttime. You could spread this out throughout the day if you want, but I just kind of do. My strategy has been either 2 reels and a video, 2 videos and a reel. Now that's kind of what the highlights stuff that I've done. With a luxurious account, of course, you're gonna be posting a lot of homes and slideshows. So maybe what I would do then, and what I'm probably gonna be doing, is maybe a reel, a video, and a post, or 2 posts and then a reel. Now when you're getting content, where I get my content from and where a lot of other people get their content from, and this is not gonna be something maybe somebody like Heza would be real supportive of, but what I like to do is I'd like to get content from usually over 4 weeks old, so over a month ago, that has done well. Now this is a great way to start your page and to get it rolling. You're gonna need content that has had proven success in the past. So go back, look at some of those top pages you're using to follow from, and go back and look at some of their top posts from a while ago, maybe. So today, right now, the month of January, so maybe go back to November or even October and get some posts. And if you have any saved posts sitting around, maybe your personal account or something related to that, like a year or 2 years ago, and it went viral then, chances are it might do pretty well now, or at least until you get that 2,500 follower mark where you can exponentially grow from the explore page. You can use that as just a content filler, just to keep posting content every day to keep people active. Another thing real quick about staying active, make sure you post on your story every day, so that way when you're doing all those follows, or even when you're past that point, it always looks like you're active on Instagram, and you always have a story, you always have recent posts, and it just looks and feels a whole lot better. Quick side note, profile pictures don't really matter, but make sure you have one that at least looks somewhat decent and related to your niche, preferably, or just like a brand logo or whatever. Also make sure you are on a business or a creator account that allows you to deep dive into the analytics of your account, see impressions, see reach, how many followers you're getting in the last week, how many people are unfollowing you. You want to start understanding more of that kind of stuff. Utilize the tools that Instagram provides, and you can also see on each individual post where exactly your reach is coming from. So you'll see a certain amounts come from your hashtags, and you can kind of gauge in the beginning whether your hashtags are actually working well. Even though maybe you've done a really good job targeting hashtags, sometimes it doesn't always work out. So you want to kind of maybe tweak the hashtags in and see if that number will go up a little bit more. It's not always going to be perfect. Every post can be different too. But then you also see how well the explore pages do it, all that good stuff. I'm sure you guys have seen that before, or even have it on your personal account. I know a lot of people do that, but it is important to use that and to fully utilize and grasp how your page is reaching people, and well, it's taking advantage of the Instagram algorithm. Back to getting content. So after you get that page up to a couple thousand followers, you don't always have to get that content from other people from a while ago. You can go maybe straight to TikTok and get stuff from TikTok that's just starting, or new trends, and that's how you can actually really grow pages. I haven't dabbled into that too much. I usually kind of stay back and post old stuff, but I'm finding out that's not always the best way to do. You definitely want to, if you see a video that's doing well within like the past day or two, hop on that and repost it and give them credit, and you're going to enjoy the benefits as well. That's just kind of the way Instagram works. You got to catch that trend early, or you can even try to start a trend by getting popular stuff from, like I said, from TikTok, or just finding stuff maybe from a long time ago and maybe bringing back a trend, or just getting content really from anywhere that maybe you could start a trend when you have a bigger following. But we're kind of in the beginning stages here. That's what the point of this video is. You kind of want to start the content that was proven, so that way even though like nearly everybody's seen it, it's still going to do fairly well. You don't want to pick one that's like so overused, but you want to pick that through those 3 posts that still fit well with your page and what you're trying to do, and maybe have a slight chance of popping off. So hopefully this tutorial helped you out. If it did, drop a like, subscribe for more content, and like I mentioned, check out the 10K speedrun. That was a really cool journey. I talk about a little bit about how I grew that page so fast in just 10 weeks. If you guys want to learn how to start a photography page, I just did that video. And if you want to see how to get your first 1,000 followers, maybe in a little more depth, actually I kind of went into most of the detail in this video, but if you want to check that out, I also have that on my channel as well. And also the hashtag strategy is very important. That was posted about a couple months ago. Maybe I'll have it in a card or end screen, I don't know, maybe I will. If you guys did enjoy, I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.